So we're going to some kind of cave to kill monsters. We have a candle. We don't have proper lighting. Wonder how that's gonna be solved. I don't particularly. These guys got an upgrade. Scorpion. How do you react? Really slow. Also, last few hits. Jesus fucking Christ. Hopefully they're a little less resistant to magic. Otherwise we're in deep shit. Ooh, are these always in groups of 2? I don't know, but I'm taking like 50 points of damage when I hit one of those. Lantern inside. Ugh. Okay, that's the most pressing worry I had. At least now we can see. Whether we succeed or not, that's even better. They're just not easy to take down. That's the end of it. They're also so slow that it's not too big of a problem. The bigger problem is that I bet they poison you. And I have like one antidote. It seems like there's always 2. Ooh, fucking hell. So at the very least we can easily avoid getting damage from those. Killing them is a different matter. The big problem is that I'm going to need to hit them twice to kill them. Holy fuck. And we're probably poisoned at this point. Fuck. Just gonna hit over and over and over again. Yeah. Fuck that up. Now we're poisoned. I think I'm gonna just explore the outside of the cave this time. I'm going to need to get some kind of upper equipment for this. I can't just... yeah, I could avoid a lot of this trouble. That's what's common about these opponents now. Just run away, but doesn't really solve the problem. We need to be able to take care of these. So the less I keep evading them, the sooner I get to the point where I can take care of them. Yeah, you suddenly feel weak. You were poisoned during the battle. I'm losing a hit point every time I move. Medicine inside. I don't know what medicine does. I can take a guess. I'm hoping that I can go to the city and church to get this fixed. I can just heal and maintain our ability to function that way. Why did it have to be 8 of these? I don't think I can get more poisons, so don't really have to worry about those little strikes anymore. Once it's on its own, it's not much of a problem. I guess it's just getting used to those. Just dodge the bullet, then he'll move no matter what a certain set distance. So there's no point really attacking him during that movement, because he's just gonna run all over you. Just let him move and take the 2 strikes to take it down. What could be worth this? It would have to be some kind of an equipment upgrade, otherwise it's not worth coming here. Maybe a gnome stone. It's worth 300, so it's not something that you throw away for fun. Scorpion! Oops, it must be the other road that leads to Merlin's cave. No need to be a dick about it. Well, if nothing else, we're getting good practice here. Ooh, gargoyles. These are troublesome. 2 strikes to take down. That's not too bad. That's certainly manageable. Okay, back to town. Get rid of that poison. I definitely want to save the antidote for the journey. I think we have medicine and poison antidote. Now, I don't actually know what each of them do. Medicine might be able to recover more. It could be a normal healing item. So it's hit point recovery. Pad poison. Doubt we're gonna get another level up. Ooh, single hit kill. Okay, that's a massive improvement in our ability to survive. Now, I want to go to an inn. I will go to an inn, but after we visit church. Six Kims. Well, they are providing me with a valuable service, so a little bit of cash is worth it. We probably don't want to rest here after we cure these people, because now we can rest for free, but I'm guessing he's going to remember that we've been resting here for some time after we come back here, so might end up paying quite a nice price for this free rest. Okay, we have to kill the monster this time. We have a lantern. We're not getting level ups out of this. It's important to note, because if we get into a situation where it's try to avoid fighting between just completing the place, we're better off completing the place. Come on, you stingy son of a bitch. I suppose these also teach you how to fight. When the entire point is trying to avoid a single hit from the monster. Valuable experience, valuable money. I'm guessing prices will jump drastically the next time, or because we skipped one. There's no coming back from there. If we basically come back up, it's oh fuck. Fucked up that there. We'll have to go somewhere to buy a lantern. That's basically the previous city. It's not too dangerous of a trip, but it'll take some time. I could start with a candle. Don't think it matters. Choose your side. Gray balls! Most dangerous balls of all. Okay, they don't seem to be too dangerous. I think I chose poorly. Normal eyeballs, excellent. It's actually safer in the cave than it's outside the cave. Here's the map. Oh shit. Still, we have the map. Might as well explore everything. What the fuck is that? Well, what the fuck is that? Not very durable, whatever it is. Could be dangerous, but it's also... it's not that dangerous. So the cave is... this is odd, the cave is much safer as far as I'm concerned than the outside. So we should have no trouble finishing this. At the same time, we might have to fight a boss fight here. So... and this is only the first level. So there's no telling how bad things get here. Money. I like money. They seem to relentlessly come after me. And there aren't that many places here that could even hide from me. Like, one extra place on this level. Still, at least I'm very confident that we can finish this without too much fuss. Hello, Mr. Eyeball. Gonna check the ladder with up northwest first. It's a good chance they lead to very separate parts of the dungeon. So areas we can't reach from the other. Come on. Potentially a decent way to get a map. Same enemies. Do I have herbs? Magic points are worth more to me than shitty healing items. Please be a map. There's a map inside. Right, so somewhere here is a monster. Well, there's really two places it can be here. Not necessarily. If it's some kind of person, it doesn't have to be in a dead end. I think it's in the northern loop, or in the dead end we have at the center of the map. Either way, one of those. I'm guessing the creatures here are easy on intentionally because of the boss fight. You have to encounter it with a decent amount of hit points left, otherwise you're not going to be able to survive anyway. With the save states at our help, that doesn't really... it's not really a problem for us. We can just load the save state and try again. Doesn't mean I want to be low on health when I encounter it. I don't think it's this. It's not a chest. Herbs. I think it's the loop. Somewhere in this loop there's an encounter. And not a random monster encounter. Very likely going to meet a person. So it's one additional place where it can be. But the loop is suspicious. What? So one dead end left. Well, there's a dead end in the upper levels, but I doubt it's there. Hello, mister. Greetings, weakling. I'm the one who stole the youth from the villagers. Now I'll train your youth as well. Inside. What are you gonna do? One hand destroyed. I don't think he has any long range attacks anymore. He's cake. 1000 Kims, 1000 experience points. He's cake. There are different types still. I'm not sure, not every boss is unique, it's probably just a different colored monster like that. Similar looking, similar acting, different color, maybe does more damage. But there's at least a dragon, there's that. There's some kind of a spellcaster that resurrects dead skeletons to the fight constantly. There's demons. So I'm not sure how many, maybe around half a dozen. Not exactly super hard fights though. Just don't be a goddamn idiot and you'll be fine. At the same time, these are the early ones. There's similar to the early monsters, things are gonna get tougher. Candle. Well, it was totally worth it. We have 15,000 Kims and I don't think this is gonna be nearly enough for a proper upgrade. The thing that's gonna mess things up at this point is also that we're going to have to get new spells. I mean, that's not an optional thing. We are going to need something to... well, we're gonna need a better healing spell. We're going to need something to cure poison. I can't have items that do that. I also need to find out what exactly the items and spells in this game too. I haven't bothered trying to do that yet, but it's a must-have. I can't just buy and taste it, it's a use waste money. At the very least, we're gonna need some kind of map. And I'm not gonna talk to the innkeeper, as that bugger is gonna just rob me. Was it all just a horrible nightmare? No. Why are you so surprised? I was an old man before, so I am an old still. Still old. An old. Actually, not an old. An old man before, so I'm old still. Thank you for your help. You want to know about the rings? Ask the villagers. Just ask the fucking villagers. Go southwest to find people. There are rings of good and evil. The rings of evil are now in Cartagena. Deepdale is the closest town to our humble village. Here it is. You are searching for the rings? The kings of most regions have rings. Any new people here? Do I have to talk to the innkeeper? There are 16 rings all told, 8 of good and 8 of evil. What do you say? For all your help, please accept this map of our region. Oh goodness. Let's see if we can get haul our ass to the next city. Maybe buy some new equipment. Three whole save slots. So where exactly do we need to go? There's 2 passages south. I'm not sure which one do we need to choose. I'll go check this first. They probably both lead here. Doesn't really matter which one we use. I tend to strike directly up every time I enter combat, simply because if there is someone there, you need to basically give yourself a little bit of room very fast. Yeah, these are pretty harmless at this point. These are not. They're not light threatening anymore, but still should actually try to fight them properly. Didn't? Yes. These aren't that bad. Still. Fast enough that I can't really evade them. Do you know if this is the way to Deepdale? That was pretty much. Ooh. What is this? Three strikes. Okay, they're not that tough, but they do a decent amount of damage. Also, didn't get poisoned, so that's a plus. So these Medusa types are the new standard warrior type. They're not too bad. With a little bit of a weapon upgrade, I'm sure. Okay, I'm getting a hang of these scorpions. The only situation where they're really dangerous is when you have a full squad of them coming from all directions. Then they're generally troublesome. Enjoy your stay in Deepdale, traveler. I will. Our king is a kind man. Greetings, stranger. Are you a visitor to our fair town? I think I should talk to the king first. There's a good chance I'll basically not be able to get the map to where we need to go until I've talked to him. Might save myself a lot of trouble and time if I just do it that way. That's it. We have extras. Okay, we have a gem shield. How does it compare to platinum shield? I want to buy the best sword I can. Best armor I can. Best shield I can. I'm not sure how a gem shield compares to a platinum shield. Maybe it's a waste of money. Not sell anything yet. Okay. 169 strength, 232 armor class. Okay. Well, it's almost 60 points extra strength. Points extra armor class. Not that much anymore. Still, what, 17 points? I'll take it. "13 Kims. Why so little? It's good shield. I suppose it's one of the small items like Dark Sword, but it's not something you can ever buy. It might have some special property in it. I'm holding on to it for now. So 6,600 Kims. So that's probably enough for some spell upgrades. At the same time, I wouldn't know what I'm buying. I think I'll skip that anyway, at least for now. Yeah, I'll just talk to the king, see if I can get a map to wherever we need to go next. I'll need to check what the different spells do. That way I can at least make some better purchase options. But purchase choices. The king is not here at the moment. I see. The king is not seeing visitors right now. Okay, that's Is there something wrong with the king? The king is always thinking of his people. Unzips. The king has brought us peace and prosperity despite his unusual habits. The king is a master of disguise. Is it one of the townspeople then? The armies of Cartagena have not invaded us yet. The king isn't here. Did you check the castle thoroughly? Anything odd looking? He wants to see what kind of lies his subject knew. Yeah. Someone in town. King really likes truffles. They are his one indulgence. Truffles can be found in Bremen's cave, northwest of here. This map will guide you. So we can't find the king until we have truffles. Well, it doesn't really matter what is the reason they send me out into the cave. We know there was a cave coming along anyway. King's a swell guy. a lantern. What's the difference between poison bomb and medicine? I guess in medicine is basically a better healing. Poison bombs just to get rid of poison, gnome stones, extra dungeon. I don't think I like the gnome stones in general, because we need the money and the experience of few extra fights and areas. At the same time, if it's a very tough dungeon, I might change my mind. Can we sell something? I probably don't need quite so many candles. Yeah, this will be fine. I guess new spells are the only thing I could look forward to. But again, I don't know what the spells will do. Volti, Sangua. Don't we have a Sangua already? Volti is very likely just electricity attack spell. We have Sangua, so what? Oh, I suppose we can buy it. It's just a single new spell. It's I don't particularly like how the current spell handles itself. It's also not all that powerful. I'll go for a quick test run on the Volti and to come back here and rest in anyway. What's the difference? Easy targets, good for testing. It's more or less what I was thinking a basic attack spell would be. How much does it cost? It seems to have a drastically increased cost. Fire spell is a single magic form, but it's also simply too much damage to anyone. This is too somewhat more powerful. Okay, I don't regret buying it. So, truffle hunting. Still have 5,600. This town is amazingly peaceful. Yes, it is. No one's hinting at a monster or anything. If your way is dangerous, enter a church and tell the priest of your adventures. That way your deeds will be remembered. So, yeah, truffle hunting. We should have all the basics we need. And the enemies we faced so far here weren't too tough. And that was before we got the equipment upgrade. So I don't think we'll face too much trouble.